Has AI come to replace people? No, it has not come to replace people. What AI has come to do is it has come to make you better in what you are doing. But if you are now refusing to learn AI, then they will get another person that is already familiar with AI. And of course, you have to step aside. What AI did now is it eliminated the barriers. Basically, where the world is going to now, sir, if you don't know AI, I don't think it will survive the next wave that is coming up. You don't need to learn how to do forex now. All you need to do is to get a bot. When you get that bot, the bot has already been trained on how everything will be, and then they automate the system for you, and that is all. You have AI machines that can compose a song for you, do a complete production for you, and then ask you if you want the song to be on Spotify. AI is the future.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Hub. And we have an amazing guest in the studio today that is going to transform our mind. Stay tight and pay very close attention to everything that is going to be said here today. So, we have no other person than Mr. Peter Praise in the building, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir, to the
Thank you very
studio.
much.
Thank you for coming to Wisdom Hub.
Thank you so
It
much.
has been a great honor. It's a great honor having you here, sir. And we're expecting that we'll have a lot of knowledge before leaving here today. So please make sure you pay keen attention and don't be distracted. So, sir, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So, sir, we're meant to understand that when it comes to tech, anything that concerns tech, you are one of the gurus, per se, in tech, and you have been in the industry for quite a long time. So, sir, I want to actually ask you, what was your motivation? Why did you go into tech?
Okay. I was fortunate enough to have um, a friend when I was about to go into my secondary school. I was fortunate enough to have a friend in the days where you have a game called Ending Man. It's a normal game that children used to play.
Okay.
And then I love cartoon very well. So
Okay.
I was asking the friend that, if somebody wants to start doing something like this, what is the course that somebody will go and read in the university? And then lucky enough, he told me that it's like it's computer science. And when he said it's like it's computer science, I just fell in love with it. And virtually what brought me into tech was to be creating games and to be doing animation. So
Wow.
right from then, I think it was in my SS1 that I started having it in mind that I will go into tech.
Which aspect of which aspect of tech did you actually begin with?
Well, I started with graphics. I started with graphics. I did Corel Draw and a little of what we call QBasic then. So those were the two things I actually started with. But my specialty was strongly in graphics then.
So at the beginning stage, did you have any challenges?
Wow. Yes, I had serious challenges at the beginning.
Yeah, because when we talk about tech, people just feel like this tech thing is just something that you just jump into.
No,
So is it something?
actually, if there is one thing that I am happy for, it's because when we started, the challenges we had, you call them Gen Z, you call them
Yes.
millennia,
Okay.
they don't have those kind of challenges.
Hmm.
I was very, very, let me use the word, I was very, very lucky to have parents that support me.
Wow.
These were people that this I don't actually know how to say it, but if there is anything I would thank God for, is the kind of people that God has blessed me with.
Wow.
Right from when I am growing, I was blessed with people that are just amazing. So it was a bit challenging, but God blessed me with friends and parents that made the process a bit easy for me. So I had the privilege of my after my school, I would go to a roadside computer training school. That was when I started learning. That was where I learned my Microsoft Word and I learned my Corel Draw. But I had to trek. I had to trek from my house
To the place
to
for
the
training.
place, yeah, for training, and the distance was very long then.
Hmm.
I had to trek because and then you have to get there in time because then people were coming in batches. So you have to get there in time, sit down for at least 30 minutes so that you would get the front seat. When they are doing the practical, you will be on the system.
Hmm.
If you have a normal box system, then too, you are a very big man. So I did not have the privilege of having that kind of system when I started. So I would have to trek to the place, wait, and then after class, trek back. But fortunately, before I finished my I think my ND, my father got me a system, and then that was how I started the journey.
What what was actually keeping you motivated?
One thing that kept me motivated was the target I had.
Hmm.
I had a target. My vision was clear. I know what I wanted, and the discipline I had then when I was growing was I learned this from my dad and from my mom also. If they want to do something, they write it down. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to achieve what I want to do. So they write it down. They show us sometimes, we see it down to the aspect of if they want to buy foodstuffs in the house. So I was able to mimic my parents. I wrote it very clear. I want to be an animator. I want to be a game developer. And the best way to be a game developer is by learning. So if I would want to learn, I would have to endure. If you are out for something, you have to have a target, you have to have a blueprint, then you need to follow the blueprint. I will thank God, and I will thank my parents, and then I will thank people that God has put in my circle. Not just the Christians. I had brothers that were friends, and I had friends that were brothers.
Wow.
Yes, I had brothers that were friends, and I had friends that were brothers. So I really thank God for the kind of company I had. There were people that we had the same vision. We had the same vision. We had everything together. So I started basically with Corel Draw. I do graphics. I do graphics. I do 2D animation. I do 3D animation. I do computer repairs. I do programming. I do programming. I design softwares. I design websites. And currently, I am into AI prompting. I'm into AI automations. I'm into designing of AI agents. So, and then other fields that honestly I've forgotten. There is virtually no angle that you will touch me in computing that I wouldn't have a basic idea on.
Most people have this idea that AI has come to replace so many jobs. AI has come to replace a lot of persons. So what is your idea on this? Is it that AI has come to replace or has I don't know. There's a misconception. So I need to
Okay,
know.
so has AI come to replace people? No, it has not come to replace people. What AI has come to do is it has come to make you better in what you are doing. But if you are now refusing to learn AI, then they will get another person that is already familiar with AI. And of course, you have to step aside. So AI has not come to replace human. Rather, it has come to enhance the work of humans. And as a person, what you have to do is you have to sit down, learn it, and see how you can apply it in what you are doing. It's just like when computers started in the earlier, when computers started initially, you understand? A lot of people were like, computer will replace somebody, computer will replace somebody. But no, at the end of the day, um, everybody is now learning the skills of computer because everything is now bearing them into it. So AI cannot and will not replace you. But if you don't learn how to use AI, they will certainly get another person that knows how to use AI, and that person will be the person that will replace you. Basically, where the world is going to now, sir, if you don't know AI, I don't think you will survive the next wave that is coming up. Automations are coming up, agents, AI agents are coming up, and these agents are doing crazy things. You don't need to learn how to do Forex now. All you need to do is to get a bot. When you get that bot, the bot has already been trained on how everything will be, and then they automate the system for you, and that is all. When it's time to stop trading, it stops trading. When it's time to trade, it trades. You have AI machines that can can compose a song for you, do a complete production for you, and then ask you if you want the song to be on Spotify. Okay, there was a class I had in one ministry that I was called to teach AI. We used ChatGPT to pick a verse in the Bible. After picking a verse in the Bible, we carried that verse, took it to another AI machine. It composed a beat, composed a song. We played the song, they listened to the song. And then we used another AI machine to design an album cover for the song. And then we convert that same song with instrumental and everything. We converted it to Arabic language, converted it to English language, converted it to French, converted it to Spanish language, converted it to Hausa language. So when we were doing the this, everybody was like, hey, hey, hey. But guess what? That was just, I think it is just 5% of what that particular AI machine could do. So you could see it practically that AI is the future. What AI did now is it eliminated the barriers. So those that read computer science, are you getting me?
Yes.
They cannot brag to you, for example, that studied agri. Why? Because now to create a software, sir, you don't even need to know A in a software. You have AI machines that you can go describe what you want your website to look like, describe what you want your website to be, and in less than 5 minutes, they've created your website for you.